that stuff. I forgot I do that. It checks if there's like wireless activity or people spying on me. Yeah, I do that nowadays. I'm sorry, that's just hilarious. That always like catches me off guard. So don't mind that. I might edit it out, I don't know. It's kind of funny. But I'm gonna do a nighttime. Isaac, what the hell? Isaac! Do you have to always spy on me?
No, I'm over here.
No, you were gawking from the doorway. This is my Curology line, and this is my nighttime skincare tutorial. Sorry it's been a whole minute before I'm even started, but this weirdo is an oddity. Isaac! See? I give you my weirdo. Get that butt cheek over there.
Bad piggies.
I'm sorry, people. It's been a weird day. Isaac! She is a whiz. Alright, this is my Curology line, and this is pretty simple skincare. This is my cleanser. I use it morning and night. But eventually I'm going to get a honey cleanser, and I'm going to get another mask. So, just like that. Everything good to go. And you dry it off. It feels so fresh and like wonderful. And then the next step is moisturization, because it's very important. I use my little scoop and I dip some out. Just that little amount. And that's how much I have. I use it every night, so. And I just wash this little scoop thing out. And I can sit down now. And I just wash it like, put it on both hands. Especially on the top of my forehead, because that gets dry. And my nose area, those are my driest points, because I just are for some reason. And you get more of your wrinkles when you have dry skin. Oily skin doesn't get wrinkles as quick, so I don't know what to call mine. It's like combo. And this is my special. This is the main ingredient and the star of the show. I just go like that. Wash it on my hand. Wipe it on my hand, I mean. And just kind of like blend it. And I'm good to go. How's that? How easy is that? And then sometimes I can, if I don't get in my eyes there. All right, honey, are you gonna be there all day? Yeah, I love you too. Okay, go away. You're weird.
What she's putting on her lips will make her lips all puffy and weird looking.
No, this is helps moisturize. It's an antioxidant lip repair from SkinCeuticals.
Ooh. What the hell's a skin pseudocon?
It's a company.
Never seen them.
But it just really does good. I also have my Tatcha one, the beautiful lip one that I have. And then sometimes right now, because I'm doing this video, I will do my little lip balm. This is from MAC. And it's just their Tender Talk lip balm and candy wrapped. This gives it like a hint of color, so your lips aren't like totally bare. And I've fallen in love with this kind of. It's really pretty. It's from Buxom. It's their lip plumper. This does help plump your lips a little bit. It's not like really bad, but it gives it that extra boost, you know. And then, because I like to layer, this is the X Gloss Buzzing Lip Gloss. So, I love sensations. And that's how I do it. And, because I was gonna just, this was kind of like my Boy Beat one, what I wore when I did my Boy Beat one makeup thing. So, it makes me feel like that a little. Got my tiger shirt. All sexy like. But I was like doing a lot of like soul searching today. And, you know, just going through some old memoirs. I do that from time to time. I'm like probably the only one that does that with my emails and stuff. And looking things up online and getting in that odd mood, you know, where you just look things over and you kind of wonder about where your life went. Like, where did you go wrong, you know? And I don't know where I went wrong. I don't know what I feel anymore. I have mixed thoughts, you know. It's like a collage of feelings going all throughout my body, and sometimes I don't know what I really want, you know. I mean, I know everybody wants respect and love, and we all just want someone to care, and I wanted him to. Chris, I wanted him to care. I wanted him to be that person that I thought he was, and people don't seem to understand why I feel the way I do. Because they don't know. They weren't there. They didn't see the emails. They weren't there when I was a kid. And that's all I had. And he meant a lot to me. I just wish that I'd meant enough to him, and that he meant what he told me. I realized that not everybody does that. In fact, I don't think many people really mean what they say. They might in that moment, you know. But when things really get tough and a little bit harder, that's when you know. It's when you know who actually cares and who's one of those fair weather friends that just was there because that's all there was. Well, I'm not one of those type. I actually care for people so deeply, and I still don't think it's right that I'm not on the group. I did still go to that school, and just because he has an upset way toward me right now doesn't mean that as the moderator that he should put his personal feelings into deciding whether or not I'm banned or not. Like, I didn't do anything wrong with the group. I just posted memories that I had, and apparently he thought I shouldn't be on the group anymore. It doesn't mean I didn't go to that school, because I did. That was my high school, and I'm sorry I even went. Sometimes I wish I'd begged my parents harder to go to Greenville, but they wouldn't let me. So I'm sorry, Chris. I had to stay there with you. I'm sorry that I'm such a horrible person, that you don't care for me anymore. And I don't know where everything went wrong. To this day, I never understood really. I don't know if it's because I got with Isaac, or you just were always hating me. I just didn't catch on. I don't know. But your emails always reassured me, and you always encouraged and inspired me, even if you didn't mean it. You helped me get through high school, and I would have lost my mind if you weren't there. I hope you know that. I wish that you wouldn't block me out of every little thing. I wish we could just let everything bad that's happened between us just fall away, and we can be friends again, or at least acquaintances, where I at least can say I know you, and I'll take down anything bad you didn't like of mine. Most of the stuff I've said about you is gone anyway. I mean, apart from on my Facebook. But I don't ever say your name associated with it. I just say, who, because everybody already knows pretty much. And that's never going to stop. I will always feel hurt until it's resolved. Maybe you don't want it to be resolved. You don't want me to not be hurt. I don't know. And I don't know if you're the one that wants to meet with me. If you are, then you need to let me know somehow. I'm scared of doing that. I've never done that kind of thing before. And I'm nervous a lot. I don't like meeting people I don't know by myself. And I need a little reassurance that you care and that I'm not going to get hurt. If you do care. I didn't want this to be negative, but I've been kind of feeling down today. I've had my good moments talking to some friends of mine, but mostly I've been thinking about a certain person all day and can't get them out of my mind, because though I say I hate them, the truth is I don't. I really wish I did. I wish a lot of things though. I always get emotional and I always get upset. But it doesn't mean I'm mad. It doesn't mean I hate that person. Generally, when I get upset, it's because I am not liking the outcome. It's more that than the person themselves. And I hate the situation. And I don't know how to get out of it. And I have a lot of fantasies in my mind that play over and over and over again. I don't know how to stop them. And I get so many mixed emotions all throughout the day. You guys have no idea. Isaac doesn't even. But I do. That's kind of like how I am. And it's just what I've lived with most of my life. Just being in my fantasy world a lot. And stuck from one fantasy thought to another. I do that in school so much. I fantasized a lot. And I'm trying to get off the addiction. Because I think that's an addiction. I think you can call it that. I don't know what else to call it. I wouldn't do naughty things if you're thinking that way. I just thought of it. It intrigued me more than like the physical. I mean, I know some people will do that a lot, and I do it sometimes, but I get more into the thought of it, and just feeling like you're really there in that moment. That's my favorite thing to do. And it always was what raised me out of my blues, As a teen kid, you could always like envision yourself somewhere like magical and your own little place, That's what I do. And it was my favorite thing to do. And I don't think I would have been the same if I didn't do that kind of thing. I wouldn't have been who I was. I wouldn't have made it through so many really sad moments and ups and downs and fights with my family and other people, things that went really bad in my life. I always had that in my music. And that's where, everything seemed right. And then I had him. He could always make me smile. And that's maybe my favorite thing about who he was in my life. Like, he always liked seeing me happy and sometimes tease me or just do silly things just because he knew it would make me smile and laugh. And that was a big turn on. Like, I like to laugh and smile. So I think that's really how I fell in love with him very deeply. And I don't ever know if he felt the same. I don't ever know what he felt really. I wish he was more honest with how he felt toward me. But I don't know. That I'm being so honest here, it's scary. This is me being who I am and trying to tell you what I feel with such a hard thing as that is so complex. On one hand, I want to strangle the lights out of him. And on the other hand, I want to smother him in kisses. So it's like those two competing forces, you know. They're so strong, and I just don't know how to feel, you know, other than ups and downs. And we'd write a lot, and it would bring me up or down depending on what he said or I said, or neither of us said, and I didn't write because I was upset. Maybe as I saw him flirt with a girl or something. Yeah, I got emotional that way. And he'd still want to write me. And it was so sweet. I think that's so sweet when a guy really wants to keep writing you, even if you're like not gonna be that way, but he still wants to be your friend and in your life. Till I got married, then everything changed. But I hope someday he cares again. And I saw a picture of him, and that reunited like all my feelings that I had for him. It was like so strong. Maybe remember, you know, picture can be 1,000 words. Bring you somewhere like magical and mystical in your fantasy world. That's what he did. And I'm gonna blush now if I haven't already been, so don't mind me. He was everything. And I wish you guys even could know partial of what I really felt all of those years. And I know I talk a lot about him, but that's just because he's been so involved in my life. Really involved, like, a lot. And the last certain amount of years is nothing compared to how I felt when I was young. I think that was the stronger feeling, and it always will be. I'll always have a place for him in my heart. I promise. Because he helped me get through those years, and for that I owe him a lot. And I hope that you're all having a great, wonderful evening, and that you feel some way for a certain female somewhere in your life, or a male if you're a female watching this. And you know, keep those butterflies in your stomach, and always make sure that you laugh and that you feel emotion, and that you allow the emotion, no matter if it's good or bad, because that's important to express and to live your truth. That's what I do. I'm honest, I'm genuine as much as I can be, and I can only be me, you know. But I hope that you're having a great evening, and happy hump day early, because it's technically like the next day, it's Wednesday. So happy hump day. And I hope you have a wonderful day. If you haven't slept yet, have the sweetest dreams in the whole world, and know that you're loved.